Hello, everyone. Hello, first of all. Hello. I was just sitting here and I don't know why. I was just listening to the music, and it's like I went to another planet in a way. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's that I'm tired. It's been a long week, but I don't know. The music is like really out there and super cool. Anyway, here we are with Fridays of Disco Elysium, and I suppose one day I will finish this game. Probably won't be today. I don't remember what I. Yeah, I just talked with this dude, and oh, he told me about my gun, right? Confront the pigs and get your gun back. Someone's been running around with your sidearm pretending to be a police officer. You must meet her near the old fish market. Oh, my microphone is far away, sorry. At 10 o'clock, and get your service weapon back. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Okay. Oh, I have to first restock the trap you left empty before. The trick is to remember which one it was. I think it was the one at the beginning. And take on la responsabilité. The smoker says his Sunday friend has come for a stroll along the coast. So I have to cross to the other side, probably. Interesting. Oh, I have to go to Billy Menjang apartment. Oh yeah, I can do that now. That I don't know. Oh, maybe in the market. Maybe in the market. Yeah, I also need to find about the lorry. Ugh. So many things I need to do. Okay. Let's see. It's raining. How am I supposed to find out the person selling drugs though? That I don't have a freaking idea. I don't think I can like click. This would be so cool if you could click on places and just go. Man. Okay. Shelf for crime novels mirror. Oh, the mirror. Oh, I need to talk to her again as well. I could do that too. Let's see. Maybe I'll do that. Let's try to talk to her again. I can't remember how to pronounce her name, so don't ask me. Run, run! Why is he going? Wait. Who am I like controlling here? Oh wait. I'm going the wrong way. No way. I'm going the wrong way. Wait a minute. Is there something? I still cannot convince him that the case has a sexy sexy background. I'm sad about it. Okay. How do I go there? I forgot how to get out of here every fucking time. Wait, there? Oh, is it there? I don't remember. I don't fucking remember. Oh yeah, it was. Okay. Nothing here, right?
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. The drawer slight.
Nothing. Okay. So maybe let's go and check her first, and then how can I find out about like the people selling drugs and like the lorries? That I don't know, because is it something blah 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 Oh, didn't ask her about the lynching. What? What the fuck? I thought I did. Fuck. Where the fuck is like the thing? Ah, here. Find out who's the lady driver and where's her lorry. Who's the lady driver? How can I do that? Let me ask this dude.
Right to work!
What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work from other people.
He shifts uncomfortably in his worker overalls. What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. This man is in shape.
Shape.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting? What does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit,
Okay.
while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Okay.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, I gotta ask. Where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. Curiosity, going to figure out this strike mess.
Big mess, caused by union greed. But I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this fighter for jobs. He seems a more brutal, cunning, and suspicious person.
Okay.
Just a hunch. Or you just might be paranoid.
I am paranoid, but whatever. Already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
A bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
The man is quickly losing interest in talking to you. What if
What's it to you?
I thought you looked real familiar for a second there.
No. Don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
Okay.
Every once in a while, it's like you can see glimpses of another guy under the guise of this.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock.
Sweet, I know
odd
bars.
jobs. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? We're done here. I have a strike to break.
Okay. What was all that about, though? That was weird. Where if I go here?
A lorry stuck in the track. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can.
Ah, that was it. The truck from that dude. Wait.
A Stars Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Who drives this?
Not many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears. Bulky frame, heavy, hardy, looks like a tractor.
Hold up. Is this a tractor?
Yes, built like a tractor, and used like one too in the Zemsk countryside.
Jimps.
Take note of the 8-antler emblem, the symbol of the Stars Raiko, proudly born to honor its humble roots.
Hey, Kim, check this out.
The Stash Raiko KK2.
Of course
That's a
he knows
classic
everything.
model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
Hold on. I can impress him. Do I know what happened last time?
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue, the colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zemsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white, the colors of the Stars Raiko.
What happened last time, Kim?
An old case for my precinct. A couple of Jim's migrants saw a Stash Raiko stopped in the street, painted just like this, muddy brown. Murdered the driver. on the spot.
Oh, I could have impressed him.
They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The Jim's community protested the trial,
didn't
flying
know.
the banners of some old king or whatever. 5,000 came to protest.
Wow.
Correction, 4,395, the fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
Okay, let's go. I hate to correct you, Kim, but only 4,395 people were on that protest.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word.
Who are the Shimps? Shimps community?
People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that.
What they sentence the killers to? Well, what did they sentence the killers to? Huh? Yeah, that's
4
what I said.
years for murder in reunion.
I'm tired today.
The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
Okay.
The prisons in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain.
Yeah.
The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Kim, could our hangman have been the driver of this car?
Could it be another Stash Raiko murder? Honestly, that just doesn't seem like the type of vehicle our dead guy would drive. So my initial guess is the two are not related.
Interesting. Before we proceed, I got an opinion on this paint shop.
Yes, detective?
I think it looks better brown and black.
Okay. I'm not going to honor kill anyone over this. But I've seen it blue and white. It's much better that way.
I'm not going home. They're not very French. Let's see. Can I ask this woman?
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
All right. Are you the lady driver? If I'm going to entertain you with my questions, I'm going to ask you this.
Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
Well, aren't you a lady?
The woman's malevolent cackling fills the roundabout.
I'm a lady like you are Gabriel Buenguerro. Only in dreams.
Hey, I am Gabriel Buenguerro. Fuck you. So you're not the driver everyone is terrified of.
I'm only terrifying to small children. And to those who used to know me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
Then who is the female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around? When I have my movies to go to.
I have my movies. Why are you scary to the people who used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Awesome.
The woman stares at you with her mind elsewhere now on other matters.
Something in her is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches like a sleep kick.
Thank you for now. The fuck? Who is that woman? Why are we not finding about her? Can we go this way? I like the music.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
He shifts around, suddenly uncomfortable, then looks away. I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. She might be involved with the drug businesses.
And I was hoping it isn't gonna be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Who is this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the Lady Driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
Okay. I ask you, who is conducting the drug trade? You said you didn't know. Now you are saying you do.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
He still is. Hoping. It's just wishful
He's
thinking
in
on his
love.
part.
That's a
Not
man in
trickery.
love.
It's true. We would have caught a lie. But a kind heart is tricky. Bah. Emotional rhetoric. He knew something and he didn't share it with you. That's a fact.
A kind heart is tricky. What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Okay. Blue.
Then she may have dyed it again.
When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go.
No, I'm not.
Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
Yes, Kim. There you go.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it?
Of course.
All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
Tommy, man.
It won't come to that.
Tommy
We
Leon,
won't
that's
pursue
right.
her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
Believe us. It really is.
I just can't, man. I'm not naive.
You say she's trouble. How?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
That's not good. She might commit the S word.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
I was told everyone's afraid of her. You are not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind,
Hold on, her mind?
the way it worked, the trouble it was giving her.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one.
The raceman? Oh, the racist man.
Wait, this guy says they're friends, then acquaintances, and he's okay with others ratting her out.
Yeah.
Push Tommy and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals.
Oh. I don't like that.
Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
So you're alright with others ratting her out? You just don't want your hands dirty?
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too.
Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. It's important. I can't blow it.
You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
Am I going to put a bullet in my head? That's a good question. I did it before once. Okay. Do I force him? I will try another way. Fine, I'll drop the matter for now.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
Let's try with that raceman. Can I try this again?
Wait, there's something here, stored away in some dusty corner. It starts like...
Amir's temperature is always 0. Is his eyes in the veins? His camera is an X-ray.
Whoa. What else?
It's a chalice held out to you in silent communion.
Silent communion. That's good.
Where gaspingly you partake of a shifting identity never your own.
Dang, that's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
I'm just a vessel for the muse. Oh, I don't really know. No, yeah, I'm just a vessel.
Right. But really, no bullshit. That's great stuff. I sort of want to know if it's yours.
I think the words are mine, yes.
Fucking A. Seems I got you all wrong. Cops aren't much known for their artistic sensibility.
Okay, he likes
these
me
days.
again now.
It's good to meet a fellow poet. Someone with an appreciation for real text. The others here, so you don't really get it.
It makes it all easier to bear if the words are pretty. Okay, man. Cops are human, too. Nah.
I get you. When they really click, it makes the world seem manageable. Good to be on the same page.
He gives you a thumbs up. Thank you.
You found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
Oh. Okay, let's try the race man. Let's see if he rats her out. Hello.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Of course, always. I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First, you knew Sileng didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
He grins, a wide smile.
He's been expecting this. He's really puffed himself up.
Then what are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me.
Oh.
You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
Actually, we do.
No. He means la puta madre.
¡Ey! ¡La puta madre! ¡Que lo remil parió!
A legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Jamrock. Controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol West.
Okay.
Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Oh.
Yeah, him.
Cross your arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere.
Peones.
Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him.
Ooh.
Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Wait a minute. Kim swearing? Oh, wow.
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this.
Say nothing.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
Wow, he's angry.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Okay.
Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it.
Oh,
It
fuck.
won't be easy to break him.
I told him to go fuck himself. So... I need more half-light. Half-light, half-light. Half-light. What I cannot see? What is half-light? What? Oh, here. What about now? Okay. Let's try.
Men like
Yes.
this only respect two things: strength and fear.
Ooh.
Time to turn up the volume.
Okay. Show me her lorry right fucking now. The ladies driver lorry. Where is it?
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Oh my god, what did I choose? Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life, you understand? I'm gonna put you in a cell with a giant cap. You're gonna be bleeding keep dick. You hear me? I've been to your fucking lorry. I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down. You hear me? What's your name, fuckhead? Oh, what do I choose? Okay, I'm going for number 1 first. I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life. You understand?
Fucking homo cop.
A globule of sweat gathers at his brow.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
Green banged up thing.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Where exactly is her lorry?
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
Right, I'm going. Haha! Finally! We put in his place a freaking racist. So happy.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk in.
Thank you. Now that I was there, why not? Let's get some bottles. Okay. So he said by the monument. Let's go. Green by the monument. This one? Oh, that one.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
The lieutenant peeks inside. Try to peek in the window.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and two steering levers.
Try the door handle.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced. There's no pick in this lock. The owner has put special care into it. It's a recessed design.
How are we going to get this open, Kim?
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Really?
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Okay. Okay. Let me hold the pry bar. It holds. Okay.
This screen found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the
Let's
shadow
try.
of the ruins, looming. Pry bar in hand, you take a hard swing at the window.
No, it didn't work.
A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass. Goddamn maggot. Drag your ass to the gym and do some reps right now.
Sorry, but that's what I was just thinking yesterday on myself. So I did exercise after work.
Looks like the window might be shatterproof. You may have to rethink your approach.
The window appears to be shutterproof.
No, it's not shatterproof. Give me that.
He takes the pry bar from you and gestures for you to step back. Then, with little warning,
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement. You can just reach in now.
nice.
It went better than I expected. Open it from the inside.
Open the door.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Armida posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century.
The 90s of the last century. Ooh.
One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
Stop and wonder, what's that smell?
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume, probably Grenade number 5.
It's like Chanel number 5. Study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera.
Wow.
This is Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death.
What happened to her?
She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here on Boogie Street, a mixture of cocaine and morphine. She was afraid of the world and the camera too.
Okay, enough of the posters.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Examine the radio.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each other without blending them together.
Why would anyone need so many radio stations?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge
Drugs.
operation. With quite a range too.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
There's an antenna there, but it's short. Is there anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
What else is here?
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat.
Check the pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver.
Okay.
But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Piece of sandpaper.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Oh, maybe because she's wearing heels. Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The sandpaper will also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot's sole. Oh.
Yes?
He likes where this is going.
Do the honors, he thinks. connect it yourself.
One of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Oh my god, this is closing in. So she is the woman missing from the crime. The lieutenant's eyes light up behind his prescription lens. Like mine. Mine also. Wait, the missing A. Hardy. Here.
Looks like her, yes.
And she's also the one running the drug trade. What a handful.
Now we know for certain who's the missing eighth person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
Yeah, I would say this will fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions.
Understood. We should still go and see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
No,
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls.
we are not.
The radio transmitter
We
sits
have
on the center console, and a faint smell of
toolbox.
perfume is in the air.
Pull out the toolbox. Pull out the pull out.
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Unfold the newspaper.
It's an issue of Peripherique from last
Peripherique.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Pick up the note.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ULAN frequency system.
The ULAN frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
His thought trails off, pushing the pull-out toolbox.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes.
Okay, close the
You
door.
close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Yeah. Sure. Oh, sorry.
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
What happened there? I got a bug or something. What? It's because I click him twice at the same time. We are finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found so we don't do it in front of the company rep. Seems like something police will do. What do you think of all of this, Kim?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation.
Yeah.
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
This means it's well funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
I'm not sure what the ULAN frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
What?
Listening in on your calls
Oh.
between you and your station. A worry.
Maybe that's why the union guy, he knows so much about everything because he's listening to our radio waves, no?
And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
So it turned out this is connected to the union.
Like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
Meaning, someone as slippery as Everard won't be caught by a couple of cops and some stuff they found in some cabin.
What about the movie posters? Do they factor into all this?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
Maybe the trader is some sort of cinephile.
Yes, well,
He doesn't say more.
Unimportant.
Okay. I had to ask, okay? I click in every option. Will the RCM open an investigation into this?
we should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it.
Okay.
There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we're done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
He stops to think. What are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Okay. Debrief over?
Debrief over. After you.
Cool. First, before going to talk to Joyce, I want to talk first with the girl about the body. But first, let's check here. Confront Hardy Boys about drug trade. Yeah, we can also do that. But first, let's talk to the girl. So... I walk around with a pry bar. That looks like very nasty. Yeah, there's. Oh, what?
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
Okay, what is his hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Wait, where do I get such a crown?
It comes free with a six-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's plastic.
The idea of a king in a century gone is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century.
Okay.
It's common even now, after 50 years. It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
Oh, what? My endurance? The what? Sounds like my stomach is growling.
Evening falls. The time has come to take the vow.
Vows?
The vows of blood and flesh.
What? What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Alright, okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
What is fascism? Fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about
Muesli?
trusting your gut.
What the fuck is
Who
he talking
does your
about?
gut tell you is the source of Revachel's problems?
I don't know. Financiers?
Yes, them, but also women.
Women?
Women, men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with
What a
rubbing alcohol.
woman?
Women need to go
Woman?
back to the fucking kitchen.
No!
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that women need to know their place.
But I'm a feminist.
Feminists? No.
I
can't be.
am.
Not you. No one believes this.
Am I having some kind of stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Why am I getting this?
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things, you've said them many times.
Fascism sounds so bad, though. What if we call it something else, like traditionalism?
Okay, yes, let's call it that.
I don't like that either. I don't like traditionalism.
That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that.
No, I don't. Okay, stomach, I made up my mind about fascism. Proceed to the
You're
judgment.
going to keep your views, right? Keep
No.
your views, Brota.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to be played by an upset stomach.
There's a slow, painful growl.
Fuck
somewhere
you,
in your
upset
intestines,
stomach.
knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver.
Yeah, sure.
It is one of betrayal and disappointment.
Oh well. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you feel betrayed. You can fuck off now. Thank you. There you go. I feel better. Okay. Let's ask the woman. Hello. I'm really sorry to come to bother you again about your lover, but I need to know. Oh, hello? Oh. Why so many loading screens? Hello.
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
Okay. Let's talk more about this so-called assault.
Not my favorite topic, but okay.
Are you sure you weren't raped?
I'm 89% sure.
So you're not entirely sure?
You know how it is.
No, I don't. That's not how it works.
Do you?
Actually, I don't.
Maybe you don't.
The ash lands on her jumpsuit, sorry. She brushes it off.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
It sounds like something happened and you don't want to acknowledge it.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be as flippant if I had been?
I'm going to go again.
89% sure. You know how it is.
Do you?
How is it then?
Maybe you don't know.
There are numerous...
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
No one deserves to be raped.
I'm sure there is one person in the world who does. I mean, there are so many people. But let me
Why
make
is she
this
saying
clear.
then all this?
The man who was hanged from that tree did not rape me.
The wording, the verbal eye roll.
Okay.
She's almost disgusted with the
I'll let
platitude
it
you
be.
served
I'll
up.
let it be. Thank you for telling us that, miss.
How about we, change the subject to something more lighthearted now?
No. Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased stated his intentions to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
She arches her brow. Well, how does she know? Those are the exact words he used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
Soldier of the Apocalypse. She picks the cup back up.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Yes, the word whore was used.
He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoi,
The young woman lights a new cigarette with the butt of her old one.
he wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Why say things like that? Machismo?
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Persona?
Running joke.
Oh.
I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that.
Lely.
He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
Weren't you afraid?
Afraid of what? That tape the Hardy Boys recorded? Your mother probably never told you this, but girls are evil.
No, we're not. At least I'm not.
Had I the physical robustness and social support, I'd be in Kohoi. I would be tearing it up Soldier of the Apocalypse style.
And I would be exactly the same as I am.
She wouldn't. She doesn't have the full Hoy in her.
Okay, Half-Life, calm down.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He in Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward.
I like that phrase though.
He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
So I need more volition. Okay. I can't. Skill cap rich. Huh. So, how do I do that? Put skill points into volition, but I can't.
Yeah?
Where does the door lead to? Point to the door on the roof.
You tell me, officer, when you've kicked it down. I've been wondering myself, but I'm light of foot. Not a good door kicker.
I have other questions for you.
All right.
Now that you had some time, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that.
Okay.
And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start.
The lieutenant writes it down in his notebook.
We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink.
I don't like this. I don't like to ask these questions to someone that was a lover of someone.
The
Okay.
last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Okay. Where is La Lista? The place I'm in.
In Oranje, officer.
Oranje.
It's,
I
I
like
think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
Okay.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottwald. Executive summary: cows, silos, and wheat.
Okay, so rural.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
You were both from Oranje?
Yes. We were compatriots.
Okay.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that.
Oh.
And from another
I was
part
about
of
to ask a
Oranje
question
Rik.
about the age.
I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together was in Oranje. It was bad habits.
No love for Mother Oranje. But wasn't he a soldier? This could be worth pursuing.
A military man, but not a patriot.
No. He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader. Certainly not a patriot.
You don't seem like much of a patriot yourself.
Mm-hmm. There is nothing on Muindi. The old world is dead, and we both knew it. Maybe Oranje did bring us together. In loathing.
In loathing, okay. You know, sometimes that's the best way of, like, having a connection with someone by hating something. That's what I do all the time. When I hate something, I just look online to find other people that hate the same thing as me.
I love Revachol, though.
Like Harry Potter.
I hope she loves me, too.
How old was he, miss?
He was 42.
42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
Kim. Don't say that about an old man in front of the lover of that person. Oh my god.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no.
The memory makes her smile.
We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Looks like you were right, officer.
The lieutenant tapped on his notebook once, as though assigning some kind of point. Oh, thank you. Now he's pointing me.
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
Yeah, no, I didn't need to heal myself. I didn't know this was a competition, Kim.
It isn't. Police work is a cooperative sport.
Yeah, sure.
There is no challenge without competition. There must be an opponent. This is clearly sports for him. Something like archery or darts.
Wait, do I let it go? Do I let it go? Then the competition is against the world? Let it be.
The young woman looks at you.
Let's just
then
let it
the
be.
lieutenant. Then you. She's enjoying this.
I thought she was no. I thought I was going to make her suffer. Okay, his eye color.
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know?
Oh.
It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face.
She sounds so in love.
Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
I want someone that speaks about me like this when I'm dead.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember.
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily.
Brilliantine.
Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
He had a tattoo. What did it mean?
Oh, that.
It was a map of his service history?
Sure, service history. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
For showing off to chicks? How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets.
Ooh.
Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Is this Orani's lit?
Conceptualization? Should I? Okay, is this orange lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of what Annie's lit.
Okay.
A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself.
She leans even farther back to demonstrate.
He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?"
Very smart.
And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star. Port after port. Third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You were the woman in this?
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us precisely what this means? Hand her the photo.
No thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
She pours herself some more coffee.
Go on.
There was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money.
Oh, wow.
He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Change of topic, perhaps?
Yeah, she looks over her shoulder to the sea, then back at you, smiling faintly. Should I say this one? Could it be love that did him in?
It very well could be, yes.
He told me that. So, he told me that when he was really dead. So let's believe him, you know. I don't see why a dead man will like speak bullshit. So what do you mean?
What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? What does that mean?
I'm going to tell her. He told me. Love did him in.
That's not funny, officer.
Her voice is like a slash through the air. Her shoulders tense up.
No. He told me.
It very well could be. What do I mean? I have
Okay.
no idea. Of course.
Let's leave it there. Perhaps means it was communism that killed him.
A moment ago it was love. And no, I don't think the Union is communist. They're a couple of shades pinker than that.
Okay.
They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning. Is it even morning?
No, it's 1:24. Thank you very much.
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And can you blame her?
I think we are finished with the last line of questioning. Hand the lieutenant back his notes.
All right.
The lieutenant puts the slip back in his note and observes the young woman for a moment.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Let's return to this later, miss. Oh,
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
it's what she said, yes.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old.
Yeah, visual calculus, where are you going with this?
How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder?
Good question.
You could ask either one of them.
Kim, how old do you think I am?
Huh?
The lieutenant isn't quite sure he heard you. How old do I look?
How old? 58?
Oh my god, that's really old. Really?
You asked.
You're probably right. That's about what I look.
Actually, make that 54. Alcoholism has severely impacted your appearance.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I was wrong about the age of the deceased.
Yeah, I wanted to say it, but I didn't say it.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
Okay, bring it on. I'm not afraid of the truth.
To the laboratorium.
Oh. What is it? Date of birth generator. Your face looks like it's 58. Okay. And your body feels like it's 60. Your mind feels like it's lived longer for 1 day or 100, both longer than they ought to be, the day and the century. But for how long then? Has this thing attached to your sentience walked the planet's crust? Time to start racking those brains of yours, Elder One. When and where you were born. I want to know this. Let's unlock. Yeah. Let's internalize it. Date of birth generator. Okay. Talk to Titus about the Door Gunner Mega Mix. And the victim's tattoo. Ask another about the tattoo's possible meaning. Okay. Even more. Let's go to talk to Titus, the fucker. No, I'm sorry. No, not the window. The stairs. The stairs! Okay. Oh, someone closed the door. Come on, Kim. I'm going to close. There you go. I'm very nice. Okay. Let's talk to this fucker. Hey.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
I have many things to tell you, you freaking fucker. So I took her to Classier about the tape.
And
He tenses immediately. Chest tightens. Jaw sets. Ready for another blow.
And nothing. She stands by what she said.
that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
She pretty much laughed it off, Titus.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
I'm going to say this. If anything, she seemed turned on by the whole door gunning thing.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore.
She's so angry.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
Well, she is not an idiot like you guys.
Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Her voice is a bit softer than earlier.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Titus rubbed his chin with his palm as he's trying to grind it smooth.
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
Okay. I would say, I think you had a light plan, but she didn't play along.
I ask for your opinion. Not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
This day was the last chance for her to do what was planned.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do
We
your
always
job.
remember how to do our fucking
I'm
jobs.
so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys. We should get a party going tonight.
No, idiot.
Why?
Maybe not then.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing increasingly silent. The man is slowing down. Looks like a bad blood sugar crash. He can't keep track of all the variables anymore. Who could? It's getting harder and harder to perform one's part in this sordid play. All it takes is a nudge.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck on!"
He throws his beer can down.
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Half-Light. I didn't need the clarification.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
There is a silence in the room. Elaine starts saying something, then thinks best not to.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
This is getting serious.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
Ooh, Garty. Garty has some balls.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Oh. Push Titus on the tape. Okay. I found someone who saw the hanging. A witness.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
That's just tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already rolled on the others, and is in witness protection.
My witness isn't a local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness, but he is surprised.
Okay.
This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
Of course. Who is he is irrelevant. Who he is, in fact, and I shouldn't even say he. I should leave it like that.
It's like you said, Al. Copper's coming up with this on the spot. There is no witness.
There is.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
The witness said the hanging went down very quickly. No shouting, no commotion.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
They're avoiding having to answer this question.
I would imagine you guys drinking and singing lynching songs. What's with the funeral silence?
We were drinking, weren't we, guys? I hit the bottle hard. I was drunk as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm convinced, Glenn. Nothing off here. Just a regular hanging.
Sure.
Bullseye. Glenn looks around uncomfortably. The lieutenant hit a nerve.
The witnesses said he saw two people of Aeropagite descent and one mask.
Aeropagite?
Aeropagite, sorry.
Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there.
The witness said it all looked like a surreal play.
That means absolutely nothing to me. Sounds like some made-up horse shit.
Well, when you hang someone, for sure they make quite a lot of noise.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed.
Well, yes, that's what I mean. If you hang someone that is not dead yet, I can tell you it wouldn't be like just so fast and so quiet.
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
He writes in his notebook. Actually, nothing.
Great witness.
He must be really parched because he takes a giant gulp of beer.
Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything to them, but they have to be fretting a little. Everyone is afraid of witnesses. Witness is a scary word.
Not for me. If someone is witness of my stream, that's fine.
So much bluster to hide the fact that they're uncomfortable with you having this info.
Guess what? I connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle.
Sure.
Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
The thought forms in your head like a lightning strike branching in the sky.
Oh, do I give it to Kim? No, do the honor. You earned it, not the lieutenant.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
I'm going to say yeah. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there.
No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed. Who fucking who? Stuff's probably from Jamrock.
Little shit. That's Kuno in the yard.
Yeah.
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardy Boys.
Yeah, it looks so beautiful, this place. So beautiful.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
I wish I could.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy Boys here.
The 8 Hardy, the ones who's missing. She runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
The woman sighs.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Oh, Shanky, shut the fuck up.
Despite everything, the little man is quick on his feet.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Yeah, let's see. Can I put more points in rhetoric? Yes, I can. How can I? Psych. Volumes from 8 items. How to remember? I can like weird things. Oof. Convince Titus he's being manipulated.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter.
So then why you make me do this?
But you know someone who might.
One of his boys will.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. All Muscle.
Okay.
The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just
Here.
remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility.
That's it then. Case closed. Look around. We're going home, Kim.
Huh?
The lieutenant raises his brow.
He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
I don't know what to say. Because you work for the wrong people.
Goddamn right. This is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you.
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbor works for the company.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
They just hang you like in the Dark Ages, make a display of your corpse.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
The old man reached for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm. Oh, what is happening?
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Oh yeah, turn to Theo. Oh, just ignore Theo. Turn to Angus. Okay. Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
He takes a breath, wheezing. Oh, I feel a little bit bad, though, doing this to Angus. Oh.
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hung him?
Fatty!
The little guy hits Angus on the back of the head. Oh.
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Ooh.
Does he? His closed fist is shaking. It's you who's in control. Let them have their moment.
I have my pry bar still in my hand, so... The room falls quiet, so quiet you can hear Angus wheeze.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Fuck. Why you tell him why you're so fucking fat? Elizabeth, you're such a bitch.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
She walks off without looking back.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions?
So you didn't kill him? He was already dead?
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Why?
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
The girls?
Girls plural? There's another girl? 2 of them? Take note of this. They'll probably say more about her later.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
The rat-faced man sneakers. Oh, shut up, Shanky, come on.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
He turns back to you. What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs? The 8 Hardy?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
If Claudia didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about?
The can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
These people, who are they?
They're powerful. Connected to the Lantern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
Wait a minute. The Moral Lantern.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So who killed the Merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
What if they were trying to kill her?
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Claudia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
Why she didn't tell us this?
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had ideas about his past too?
I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns.
Yeah.
Training.
I think they tried to kill
years of
her.
bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell.
Okay, this is getting interesting. He poses us to think.
Tell you what I'd do.
Okay.
Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
Don't worry.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
Remember the 2 girls? He may be talking about the other one.
Earlier you said the girls asked for your help. Was this the older girl?
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
It's her, isn't it? The drug trafficker. The missing 8 Hardy.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
Okay. Understood. Can you tell me anything about her? Name, current location?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Claudia you want to talk to.
Okay, I'm sorry I made you guys fight.
Me too.
Then also whisper, Kim, we did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Yeah?
Claudia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
you would still prefer if we didn't take her away.
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
Okay.
We'll take that into account.
The lieutenant slides his notebook into his coat pocket. He turns to leave. That was so good. We got so much information. Now we know much more. Wow. Okay. Okay, we have to go back and talk to her now because I want to know what the fuck. Let's go back. Let's go and talk. Why she didn't tell me all of this since the beginning? Really? Clasia, why? Why you make me do this so many times? Go back and forth, go back and forth. I'm going to hit her with my pry bar. Okay, so the window, that's why.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it.
Jesus. So what can it be from the outside? From where? Interesting. Okay.
It's always good to see you.
She cracked a sweary smile, leaning back against the railing.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
I still cannot, yeah, my volition is to the maximum. It's just because I have 3 points. Finding. Okay. The Hardy Boys told us what really happened.
I understand.
She put her coffee back on the table.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
You sent us on a runaround.
I know. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. For all of this, for wasting your time.
Why?
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Then move on to questions. Is it? Something is off here.
Okay.
Shush. I can't hear what she's saying.
My volition and my rhetoric are fighting now. Fight!
Let the mist speak. She's tall and thin and tired. A twig trying so hard not to break.
Why did you waste our time then?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
That's not a good enough reason.
You're right. There's more.
More?
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
She reaches for a new cigarette.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, golden grey in the noonlight.
What lies beyond it?
The Pearl, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Aranye, the old world.
Is that why you're looking over your shoulder? You're afraid of the moral intern?
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
She lights a cigarette. What's going on? What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Nothing to do with her? You'll be the judge of that. Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
What did you do? What did you do to have these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
He taps on his notebook.
The job was Lou's doing County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company.
Okay.
You wouldn't know them. As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Luskop and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Laws Cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airberg, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products.
Papalolo? What? Papalolo?
Yeah. Papa fucking Lolo wants to kill me.
I'm sure there are people who have done much worse than that.
Sure. I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. Good people, too, not just C-suite.
She shakes her head at the thought.
A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
Yeah. What happened here the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
Her chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps herself together and says it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs.
There's a long pause. She just stands there, her arms at her sides.
I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
So am I.
She looks down. Her cigarette has singered her finger.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
Jesus, she smokes so much.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
Okay.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Titus said you look pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What did you do then?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
What happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Before we continue, who is Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
I knew she was a leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
She says as if it's self-evident. I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She trusts her. So do the others.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not?
Okay, let's go on. What then?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
She looks at the ground and raises her light brown eyes to meet yours. Then what did you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
This Ruby. Where is this Ruby now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Again.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later.
Yeah.
There is something suspicious about that theory, but you can't put your finger on it.
Challenging success. When it happened, did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
Did you kill Lily? Lely?
What? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself cornered like this.
There's a silence.
He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun lying around, close to her hand. A military weapon using jacketed ammunition. Now, you guys suddenly have theories pouring out, when they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
He must have had a weapon nearby. Did you use that?
No. I specifically asked him not to carry firearms when he was with me. He only had his stupid armor.
The bullet in his head, it was jacketed. Military grade. Who else here has a military rifle?
I don't know. His friends have rifles. Maybe those psychos did it? Coalition military have rifles. I'm not a munitions expert, and I did not shoot him.
She might have been a tad disingenuous when she avoided talking about the bullet in his head before. Look who's waking up from 1,000 years.
You lied to me about this bullet before. When I said he was shot, you said you are confused.
I've said I'm sorry. What more do you want me to say? I did my best not to lie. It didn't always work.
I think someone else shot him, though. I don't want to continue pressing this. Okay, I would like you to answer some other question, miss.
Like what?
Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone.
She looked at her cigarette.
So they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
But maybe it did?
I just don't know. I don't know anything.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Why did you call the cops if you are hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
The answer comes fast.
Which is an indicator of truth. Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
Yeah, so I don't think so. Why did you do it?
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves.
She's saying the
It
truth.
takes all her strength
I don't know
not to cave in
anymore.
and sob. Once. Just one time.
She lies to me so many fucking times that I don't trust her anymore.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
I don't know.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible.
Yeah, but with the reason why it can be different drama. When was the window of change?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
She takes a drag.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
Yeah, in her bedroom inside?
Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
I think we are done here, for now.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands.
The lieutenant glances at you, then at the door.
He's thinking, are we done here? Or maybe you should take her to the station for safekeeping. She lied to you, and she's a flight risk.
I don't know.
No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her
Oh, my
alone.
voice is
She's
fighting.
been through enough. She doesn't need this.
They fight so much and I don't know what to do.
Multiface, I'm beginning to doubt your judgment. Are you sure you're not sleeping on the post? You have to wake this one up with force if you want to continue pushing her.
Oh. I want to put more points in volition. Wait, can I? Oh, wait. I have something.
As you look back, you think, so love did do him in, after all.
I was right.
If it weren't for her, he would not have been there. The shot would not have connected with his soft palate.
Turn to Glacier. Do I tell him this? Do I tell her this? Sorry. Oh god, I'm going to do it. Looks like love did him in after all.
She's silent, holding on to her coffee mug. No vapor rises from it. It's cold. Remember this silence. The lady is dangerous. People suffer around her.
Say nothing. Let her answer.
Yeah. I'd like to think he didn't love me. Or that it was chemically induced and not real.
Why?
Easier that way.
Was it? Real?
I don't know.
She looks down at the yard and back into her coffee. It killed him. Look at Glacier.
No. Communism killed him. Remember? Love made it possible. You know this much.
What is communism in this?
You do not know. A wind of needles. Airships flutter in the stratosphere.
How do I know all of this then?
Who knows? It's getting cold out. You should go.
Okay, finish that one. What do you want?
Yes?
I still have. I want to see. Can I put something for volition? Volition. Drama. Do I have anything? Logic, warfare, perception, authority. Imagine if I with like, oh my god, that would be so nasty. Like asking her question. Volition. Let's see. Okay. I can still put points in there. Ruby was the Ruby. Why I said Ruby? She's the organizer of the hanging. She's also missing, but the Hardy Boys will be tight-lipped about her location. You need to get them to open up. Have you fully explored the whirling? That room. Analyze the site of the murder. Truly and thoroughly interrogate the Classier. All this might make convincing them easier. Okay. What?
The white ceramic cuirass hugs your torso, shielding your vitals without adding much bulk to your form.
Okay.
Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you. You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
Yes, I want a full suit.
It may be a while before you have all the
pieces.
pieces. In the meantime, you should analyze the armor. Figure out its vulnerabilities.
Vulnerabilities?
Remember, the vitreous enamel material acts as a kinetic redistributor. It's meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design. For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
Okay. What is this? It really hurts to punch this armor. A sword couldn't even leave a scratch. Couldn't leave even a scratch. The other way around. A bullet will bounce right off. Still, there might be some flaw in it that will allow you to stand your ground against this dangerous enemy technology. You just have to figure it out what it is. Possibly by beating yourself while wearing it, shooting yourself. Let's see. Okay. I'll think about it later.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
But I can't put more points in volition. I can't! How do I... So, how do I do this? Okay. I want more drama then. Where is my drama things? Drama. Hey. Oh, that was giving me volition. Funny. A little leather jacket. Let's see. What now?
You finally made it, haven't you?
Every
People
time I
point
change
fingers at you
something.
and whisper to each other when you pass by, wondering to themselves.
What?
Where did that man get such a cool jacket?
I know.
Did he receive it upon graduating the École Normale Supérieure de Badasserie? Is he
École Normale Supérieure de Badasserie. Is he dangerous? Damn right, I'm dangerous.
You are very dangerous, my friend.
I know.
Dangerous and cool.
I know.
In fact, no one dares to say a single thing about the jacket.
I love leather jackets.
But believe me, they are all very impressed.
Okay.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Okay, let's try. In God's names, wake up!
Who? What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not candid at all. She's smoke and mirrors and will-o-wisps.
Okay.
She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately before she further entangles you in her web of lies.
You know, I think you didn't make that call to the station. Your real name is in Classier Amandu.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Okay.
Her voice cracks suddenly, like there's a garrote around her neck. Okay, what?
Okay, it's not.
Good. You can tell me the truth.
You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. I'm so tired of it.
Was the passport bullshit too? The passport you keep hidden?
No. It's submerged in a plastic buoy on the coast, in the reeds. It just doesn't say Clausia Amandu. It says Anouk Mea Smith.
Falsified documents?
Passport and visa. Given to me by my employer. I can't even use them. My employer probably leaked the name, Mea Smith, to hurt me.
Okay.
Why would they do that?
I didn't show up to a rendezvous. They don't take that lightly. I didn't show up because I was afraid they'd do something to me. The job was finished. I'm just a liability now.
Where is this boy?
West of the boardwalk, in the reeds, on the coast there. I put it there when I first arrived. Haven't been there since.
Okay.
I'm not sure I could even find it now. It's useless.
West of the boardwalk in the reeds, we have to check this boy out.
The lieutenant makes a note of it.
Yeah, let's go.
You're welcome to it. It's in the reeds northwest of here, past the Bergen sewage pipe, right near the waterline.
Tell me your real name.
It's Katarzyna Lazie.
The smile on her face is timid, almost painfully so. Katarzyna Lazie.
It's a Grad name, Jimsk or Yugo-Grad in origin. Not Occidental at all. Smells of motor oil, tiger, economic desolation, and rock music infused alcoholism.
Hold on, Katarzyna Lazie is not an Orangese name, is it? It's not even Mundi. It's Grad.
My parents were Zhimsk immigrants, but I'm nationalized Oranese.
Okay.
All I remember is Oranje. Alasie is my father's name.
Finally we meet Katarzyna Lazie.
She nods. Her round eyes meet yours. They seem moist from the wind on the roof.
Enough.
She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
Turn to the lieutenant. Kim, why we have not arrested her yet?
There may be grounds here, at least for an extended detention.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
You know, I think you didn't make that call to the station.
I did. What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8-100-2 for emergencies. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergencies desk number.
Okay, but still.
Anyone could know that, sire.
Exactly.
By looking around and calling the desk.
I don't know why my hair is bothering me today.
I don't believe a single word she says.
Exactly, everyone knows
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late, sometime after 12.
It checks out.
Okay. Say nothing.
She stands before you, holding her back very straight.
What if I told you you're under arrest, Katarzyna Lazie?
But I haven't done anything. Anything illegal.
Well, you lied to me.
Failure to aid a police investigation.
I know.
She purposefully misrepresented information
I
crucial
know.
to the case. Fucking mind games. Enough.
All my voices are so angry with her.
That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in.
Oh, what do I say? Now I'm thinking, sorry. You misrepresented information about the case. Without the hardest confession, we will know nothing.
The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
Please, no.
Her eyes become round with fear. She tries to back farther off.
I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
Oh, for fuck's sake! So you knew? What do you know? Who shot him?
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself for certainty. Then, in a hushed voice, she says,
Ruby.
Why do you think it was her?
She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys downstairs. She's been pretty frank about what she wants.
What is that?
Sex. And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me. It became an unhealthy relationship. When I started spending time with Lely, she told me to end it. Said there would be shit if I didn't. It was not a good meeting. We stopped talking after that, but...
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you think she's romantically interested in you?
Yeah.
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive. She started developing notions about our relationship.
And you led her on?
The lieutenant narrowed his eyes.
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her. We maybe kissed, nothing more.
This is just sensationalism and guesses.
I know what it sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before.
Come on.
But she knew what had happened when I came downstairs.
So what?
Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When we came up here, she was calm as a stone, too. She cleaned it all up like she had a plan.
But wait, she killed a dude, and then she went away. And now what? She's going to come back and think that everything is okay and go with Classier or like her whatever her name is? That wouldn't make fucking sense.
This is a familiar theory. You had it too, remember? Could it be that Ruby was covering up after herself? The lynching?
When Ruby said there would be shit happening if you didn't end your relationship with the deceased, was she threatening you?
She came over one night, drunk, said she'd turn my life into a living hell. I've been threatened before, so I can tell when someone knows how to do it. And she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line.
Hey, Folly.
I tried severing ties with her after that.
I'm uncovering all the fucking truth here. She looks through the window of her room.
Some of that fear is still with her. She exhales sharply.
This stream has been about discovering all the freaking truth of what happened.
What are you
How are you?
about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
Yeah, and how could she have killed him?
You've been trying to kick that door down, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it leads downstairs.
So you think she came here and shot him through the window?
She could have come to the roof through that, then taken the shot right here, where I stand. It was dark outside. I wouldn't have seen her.
I'm good. Just finished D&D. Nice. All the revelations. I know who is the lorry driver, the lady driver that was like in the drugs organization. That in fact is Ruby. That I know now that she was in love with Classier. That we know that Classier is not called Classier because in fact she was a fucking spy. So she's on the run. And I know the Hardy Boys didn't kill the guys. They admitted it. That in fact it was when Classier she was having sex with the dude. Someone killed him through the window. It's like, whoo. everything went like...
Then slipped back downstairs without anyone noticing. That is possible.
Yes, a word fair, but still.
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists? Had you been out there with her?
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on the roof with me, before it got weird.
Okay, that's it for Robbie.
Okay, and what?
Okay, Volition, fuck the calm down.
Arrest the liar now.
Drama! Calm down. My voices are getting out of control.
Don't arrest her. Push her a bit more, but then let her off. That
Look at my authority.
And she's beautiful.
Authority is a little bit horny, it seems. Okay. Who? It's like, who the fuck is beautiful?
Her. Stop letting her distract you.
That's all good. But I think we should just take you in, just in case, and step a little bit closer.
Still? After all this, sir, please. It's a shitty world, and I know I'm shitty too. I know.
Her hand turns into a fist, slowly crushing the cigarette she's still holding.
But I don't deserve to be sent to the moral intern and ground into paste just because I disturbed the sanctity of accounting. That's some multinational...
Maybe because you fucking lied to me and you make me run for days around?
She's gearing up for a last stand. This is it.
What do you deserve then?
I don't know. To spend my days with smoke, drink and dance, wallowing in shit. Just like everyone else.
Well, let's avoid the smoke and drink. The dance, yes. What other options do I have?
You have those station calls, right? Where I have to show up at the station or I'll become a fugitive. You can write me one. You don't have to take me in right now. I promise I won't go out anymore at night. I'll be right here. I know you can do that. Just let me come in on my own. In 2 months, or maybe even 1 month. That's all I need.
You do have the form.
He looks at your ledger.
By God, she's playing him too. Like a fiddle, sire. Who would have known?
What will have changed in 2 months or 1 month?
Everything could change. This city, the extradition rules, the people after me could be in jail. Or maybe Ravishol.
She falls silent.
Maybe Ravishol could be free. I could be tried in a free Ravishol. An independent state that doesn't hand its detainees over to the moral intern.
I find that hard to believe, miss.
Ooh, the handcuff jingle in his hands. I also find it hard to believe.
Don't. The world can change. It has changed before.
She looks at you, frozen to her spot.
That's not the answer she was hoping for. Thought that you were some kind of patriot or communard, did she?
Ooh, I made my choice. Decide what to do with her.
She looks at you in silence, her face filled with fear, lips parted. Wait. If you arrest her, Kim will have to transport her. You'd be without your partner for the rest of the day.
And?
Shut up. He's making a decision, and it's his to make.
Okay. I think I'm not going to arrest her. But I think I'm going to write a station call. Do you think? It's like the fair decision, though. I'm going to make you vote. Is this one? No, this one. Oh, I forget. Oh! Wait, it doesn't work? Oh, I connected it. It doesn't work. It's not working today. It didn't work? Well, I'm going to choose to make... Yeah, I'm going to write the station call. I connected the thing, but most of the time it's not working.
I won't.
It's up to you. Okay, she takes a sleep, shaking visibly, then she collects herself.
This may have been a grave mistake, sire.
That's fine.
I promise I will be right here all the time, nights too. I'll help you any way I can in this investigation, and I will be at Station 41 in 6 weeks. I promise.
Wait, why I have this? Let's talk about you and Robbie again.
She nods, then nervously pulls on her cigarette.
I have already all the questions here. I didn't need to talk anymore. Okay, let's change the subject for the time being.
She slowly lights another cigarette.
To be honest,
her breath,
I feel that maybe I
as
will
if
have more
in the
questions
presence
anyway.
of some tiger.
Yeah. So it's better that she will be here. What does it give me, like, an advantage that she's detained anyway?
You are. This is not the end of this.
Huh? Snowing? Not now. This morning, yes. So I didn't go to the office. I went to the corner of the street and I almost fell. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. So I came back. I tried to get a taxi. There was no taxis available. There was one like 15 minutes away. And I was like, you know what? I have a meeting in 10 minutes. So that's fine. So, okay. I cannot look because it's snowing. Let's get back to those lies you told.
Lies?
Yeah. She repeats, then trails off. Isn't clear what she intended to say.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. We demand her anxiety. We demand her fear.
Well, my drama is like a little bit excited.
She
okay,
slowly,
that's it. That's it. Get out. Okay, we need to go and check that the boy. But look, I cleaned so many of the tasks. Huh. So good, my job. I want to open this fucking shit again.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
I need to pull... Okay, physical instrument. Oh fuck, I'm in my maximum of physical instrument. So I wanted to ask you that, Folly. How does this work? When I'm in the maximum of points... I didn't find the helmet yet, no. When I'm in the maximum of points, what can I do to unlock more? Is there a way? Something's stuck in there. It's itchy. Because, like, I need to add points to volition. I need to add points to physical instrument. You either need to raise the main stat or acquire more thoughts. Yeah, main stat, I cannot... How do I, like, put it higher? And the thoughts, I'm already doing the thoughts, but... homosexual. I want that one. Oh no. So I can, like, basically have a thought in here and, like, put more points in something? Okay, I don't see anything that gives me shivers. This one is -2 physical instrument. Also, drugs will raise them. Drugs. Okay. But the drugs I have... I don't think I can take any of this. Oh, I remember about that. Yeah, only the physique. Do you have beer? Yeah. I can drink this then. Okay. Let's drink. Wait. What happened with my beer? Why I cannot drink? I'm trying to click on the button, but what can? It was like this that we drink when we hold it. Was it not like this? Am I going crazy? I'm tired this week. I thought it was like this, so you can drink by clicking on the button there.
The same small, heavy door. No lock inside.
But you said put skill points into physical instrument. It is empty. I don't think it's empty. It says uses left 5. Do I need to drink on the other hand? Nope. Maybe I need to recharge my morale? No. That didn't work. Weird. Yeah. Maybe I cannot drink here? Let me see something. Can I, if I move from here, can I drink? No, I can't drink. Okay, anyway.
This window is pristine on the inside.
I need to look at the window.
Unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
What happened here?
Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are 2 neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
What position are they in? Okay. Completing thoughts is the best way, though. You have a few empty slots. Yeah, I need to do that. I'll do it.
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling.
Okay.
The woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired.
With the scorpion. No, they were doing just more vanilla sex.
The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain.
Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Okay. Inspect the ghostly figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
But it was true that love killed him. Have a look at point A, the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Shouldn't there be gun residue outside?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away. This was more than a week ago.
So I'm what, 50%, 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from?
72%.
Okay.
With an antique weapon that fires military-grade ammunition. A Bell McGrave rifle, for example. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot.
Wow.
The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside, in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
Could the shot have come from the inside the room, a closer point?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective.
Are there any arguments against A prime the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could there have been another point of origin farther away?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Extrapolate the radius to include all of Martinez, yeah. Let's see.
According to your map of the district,
Yeah.
this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
More precisely?
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Okay, have a look at point B, the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
That's possible though. 20%. You know? I've been in worse positions before. Okay, have a look at point B, Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it. Possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Okay, have a look at point B, the islet, or the islet, or whatever. What do you pronounce
1 kilometer away. The point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay.
Islet, okay.
The
That's how
fort
do you
is
say
ruined,
it.
but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Okay. Kim, do you think the shot could have come from farther on the roof? In Martinez?
From where, precisely?
Let's say B prime, the boardwalk, B double prime, Land's End, or B triple prime, the islet?
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
It was my visual calculus that did all of this, but yeah, I can say that it was me. Much less than from the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one.
Okay.
It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
Okay, let's blink. Done. Oh, now I can drink. Okay, let's go and drink outside. What was that about? Why I couldn't drink? Why? Okay, now I can drink. 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 I'm pressing the button and now it doesn't drink either. This game is buggy. What's happening? I'm trying to drink. It's Friday. Let me drink. Okay. This doesn't let me drink. Is it maybe because I can't get any more points anyway? Or something? Because my physical instrument is already on the maximum. Bonus from items, bonus from thoughts. I don't know what is happening. And do I change hand? Look, now it's gone. Okay, let's go now. I think this game is getting buggy. Anyway, I don't think I can open this. That's very
The
sad.
same small, heavy door. No lock
I
in
want
sight.
to kick the door. Well, let's go downstairs. And now, I cannot drink. Ah, well. They don't let me drink on my Friday night alcoholism. Okay. Nothing here? Oh, very weird. Why they don't let me drink? Okay. Do I need to talk to the Hardy Boys again? I don't remember.
It's you again.
Yeah.
What is it?
Now that I'm here. I bent them so much. I did such a great job. Okay, I talked to Classy, and now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
He leans back and regards you with curiosity. This one is so funny. I'm going to level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lely's killer.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this.
No.
Not on my watch, you're not.
Fucking hell, again.
Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her.
We are not going to fight again.
Steamroller. Fuck that shit.
Come on.
And fuck you too, moral
He throws a glance at Titus as the last syllable leaves his lips. The big guy sighs.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
No.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
Okay, let's see. I can retry it, right? Oh. Wait. Stupid thing. Yeah.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here, all night, with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
Shut up, Alain Delon.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
He points to the karaoke stage. So she didn't go to the toilet?
No.
That's a lie.
You know that's not the case.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cobb.
We know, it's drugs.
And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
Well, apparently there's a door that I cannot open.
He's been through it. That means he suspected her too.
Oh.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
Yeah, Ruby could have gotten to the roof from somewhere inside the whirling.
Nah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room.
How much do you guys know about this place?
We've only been drinking here for what? 6 years? How much do we know?
There is a door.
Been thinking of getting wilding in rats. That is on my ass, boss.
Idiot.
There you go. Tatted on his ass. We know the place.
There's a locked door in the kitchen and another on the roof. Ever been through this? Ever been through those?
No, but that doesn't prove anything.
The long... Shut the fuck up.
It's just 2 dolls. We're not giving you Ruby for that. She's one of us.
One of us. One of us.
What if those 2 doors are connected, Eugene? Is that your name, Eugene?
The lieutenant leans closer.
If they are connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes. How about that?
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot.
He shakes his head, but the look in his eyes shows interest. You do agree the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinet.
Well, I would say there's 20% of probability that it came from somewhere else, and 5% probability, and 3% probability, but whatever. We can roll with that.
Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There is a 72% chance that the bullet came from the roof.
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
No, from my visual calculus.
Definitely lie. The truth is not credible.
Okay. Yes, we have a ballistic lab in Couronne and could be consulting cases like this.
Wouldn't hurt to have one of those in Martinez. What else have you got? It puts her on the roof.
Have you noticed the winch out back on the outer wall of the whirling?
All right, I'll play alone. Those 2 doors of yours, the winch connects them with some kind of dumb waiter.
What winch? Where's the winch?
On the side of the building. You can see it from the harbor. You want to be a lieutenant, you gotta keep your eyes peeled.
I've seen the winch.
Oh, Eugene, he's better than everyone.
Fuck off, man.
Okay. Alright, this is so stupid. I'm not going to even say it. Have we firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot?
Firmly? Try shit on a stick. All you've established is a possible route to the roof that you haven't found.
What if I find it?
And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the merc's head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt.
Okay,
in the shape
okay.
of a gun.
I'll try.
Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself. But what if you miss interesting information that way? The choice is ultimately yours. But...
I have analyzed the bullet that killed him. It was jacketed.
So...
The man shrugs and looks at you.
So it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. Not even you militia monkeys have those.
I know.
This goes against your short-range theory. If the murder weapon was military grade, how did Ruby get it?
I'm not going to say this one. Ah, I'm a disaster. Just because it's rare doesn't mean you can't get it.
Call. That's exactly what it means.
That wasn't strong.
Ah, sorry. Okay, show them the antique rifle. There are weapons like this just lying around in Martinez.
That looks antique. A Belle McGray. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
There's a cellar under the bookshop. It was hidden there, with others just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
That's a goddamn breech loader, too. Find one that works, and you got a military-grade weapon that shoots jacketed ammunition.
We know. We know. He shakes his head.
He sees it. This is coming together. He must. Time to really close the deal. Show them the bullet.
Yeah. Hold out the bullet. This is the bullet that did it. 4.4 millimeters. The Bell Margrave uses the same caliber.
The blonde man looks at the mushroomed Deathbringer in the evidence bag and says,
Yeah, the bitch is jacketed all right. 4mm too.
Glenn knows.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, goddamn. It's not proof, but it's a possible murder weapon. Close to her. Too damn close.
I'm convincing him so much.
You have been thorough. I'll give you that.
Thank you. The local pawn shop sold my lost gun to a woman. Maybe it was her?
You lost your gun?
Yeah, well, let's not talk about that. The blonde man is taken aback, not even laughing.
What an idiot!
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder?
No.
Of course not. And Ruby didn't use your lost gun to kill him.
Did I? Fuck. I lost it before the murder.
Stop thinking about your lost gun, damn it. You'll get a heart attack.
I know, I'm feeling it a little bit.
This was merely a thought exercise. He did not lose his gun. Let's move on.
Well, Everhard knows that I lost my gun. No, you didn't. That's why. Well, Everhard knows that I lost my gun, so how the Hardy Boys they don't? He could have told them. I already established Ruby's running drugs. She could have smuggled guns too.
God damn. That's just about your favorite topic, isn't it?
He was keeping it secret.
Fucking 5 seconds.
I thought he wasn't. I thought he was just lying to me. I think everyone is lying to me all the time. All I'm saying is, from what I saw in her cabin, she had no trouble getting a gun.
Trouble. This is Revachol. Even the roidheads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
I need to tighten my chair. It's getting a little bit like... bleh. Look, man. I need to do some work about that.
He must be referencing some past case of theirs. He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
Okay, I'm not going to say that one because it's stupid. I didn't say I will prove she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her.
I don't know, Cop. Why don't you find your lost gun first?
Fuck. Why did I say that? The tattoo man bursts out laughing at his own joke.
Easy now, Al. This isn't comedy hour.
Wow, Titus is defending me now.
Titus, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
Claudia told me some pretty interesting things about Ruby.
Yeah. Like what?
Apparently, she had a thing for Claudia.
A thing? You mean?
He tilts his head to the side and falls silent.
Yeah, but they're both girls.
So?
Girls like girls too, Angus, sometimes. This is one of those times. She liked Glacier.
Why am I going to say this? Oh, no. What Kim said? What Kim said?
Fuck you. First he says she's murdered him. Now she's a too? It's a lie.
Is it bad to be gay, Glenn? G for gay? G for Glenn?
Come on, Glenn. She likes Monica's titties more than you do. Everyone knows which way the wind blows there.
I did. I knew it. That's why she didn't fuck me at Fatty's birthday party.
Shanky, I don't think that was a reason, but fine.
She didn't fuck you, 'cause you're 40, and you still live with your mom, Dennis.
Live laughter sounds off in the room. It felt nervous. Claudia says she made advances on her, and she thwarted them.
Ruby then threatened her and told her to end her relationship with the deceased.
This is some sordid shit. It's also the kind of garbage our Miss Aronier puts out to cover her own ass.
Sort of, but he doesn't have to know that.
I'm going to say the second one, yeah. She just told us Ruby made her scared and she spilled the beans.
That Ruby is queer as cabaret. Now that I start thinking about it, I don't know why I didn't see it earlier.
He looks out the window pensively.
And that's okay. Some are queerer than others. You can still be a hardy. But if you bring your own personal shit into our outfit...
If that's the case, then it's not right. But it's not the case, right?
There are many pieces that fit together that way, Eugene. Face it.
When Claudia came downstairs, Robbie appeared to know that something was wrong.
Nah, man. That's just Ruby. She's got shit under control. That's her whole thing.
Plus, man, it's like female intuition.
I cut him off.
Know, women talk to women. Which is sort of why we need someone on the team who they talk to.
Or she knew what happened because she killed him.
Not so useful.
Titus looked at Alain and then Eugene.
Fucking hell.
The blonde man is in some kind of anguish that makes him stare into his garlic bread bowl intently. It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up.
And I suppose you have a theory about that too, cop.
She could have just been covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Yeah.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Really? Like, hanging a body? Is that your fucking plan? Why?
Time for a logics demonstration.
Okay. Eugene! Or Shanky? Which one do you think? Titus? Eugene. Eugene, let's assume you kill him.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Could you prefer to go on a trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. This is fucking stupid, Titus. This and the queer thing, all of it. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Because Titus know.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Exactly, Titus.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she's skipped town. This is good.
Maybe it's all part of a leadership challenge against you, Titus?
There's no fucking leadership challenge. Just when I thought you were taking this seriously, cop, you put your head in your ass.
Jesus.
Man,
Okay.
now he's just throwing shit against the wall to see what sticks.
Sorry.
Okay. We ruled out infighting. That's how this works, by exclusion. Remember, all we need to do is rule Ruby out too. That's all this is.
There's a bit of truth in there for Titus to react so brashly. He does not like his authority questioned.
And authorities should know that. Okay, Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. and a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip. This is the only option he cares for.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving.
Still,
That's when we had our little conversation.
I don't understand. So, if she killed Lelis, or whatever his fucking name is, because we still don't know, because, like, then why just not hide the body instead of hanging? She knew that anyway, the police arrived with it anyway, eventually. I don't know. This is very strange, though. What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
Me, as in the RCM?
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
This one. I don't have regular thoughts. But I have to say that one because the other ones they don't make sense. I have no idea when she will be scared. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head.
Sure. Normal.
He says without smiling.
You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Well, I'm 11 parts in a game, so yeah, I don't fucking stop. Won't stop?
Until you have something on
Yeah.
her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock.
Oh.
That you're a human can opener. That you play suspects against each other. Open them up. Like can.
Yeah, you're still playing Mafia 3 too. Yeah, but this one I'm playing like 3 hours each stream, and this is, yeah, I think I'm like passing now. Yeah, like 30 hours now, more than 30.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Yeah, just save your life. No point.
It's not an actual question. Silence. He nods.
Is that true, game? I'm a can opener?
You are insistent.
I am insistent. Anything else? Anything?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught Pete. But she was too scared.
She knew me.
Scared? You should be too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject.
Maybe when I killed myself before? Do you have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlogged. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Who's doing this looking? They're all here.
Yeah, I'm going to ask. You're all here. Who's out looking?
Lizzie needed some air.
So she didn't go to tell Ebrar.
No one goes to tell Evrard anything. He knows what he has to know. Fast.
Okay.
It's called a radio, you believe. The gardener may have played you a game when she stormed out. She has her own plan.
Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure. There are some shit houses there. A cinderblock town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
That's my shack. I'm the junkie. Thank you.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
Birthday shack, yeah. Do you know what she's doing with all on frequencies?
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
I met the girl in the church, but I cannot remember how she looked like anymore.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Pale something.
Okay, it's not much, but it'll do.
It'll have to.
He puts his hand out. Shake it.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite.
Oof, that was a lot. Ask Ruby ask about Ruby in the village. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave it there. What time is it already? Yeah, almost midnight. So I'm going to leave it there. But we got. I know it didn't seem that we finished so many tasks, but in fact we finished so much of the information. And that was the important part. It all came about asking for the lorry driver. It went like this. I asked for the lorry driver to the guy, and then then yeah, I talked with Classier, and then everything went like poof, so much. In fact, I wanted to do in the stream pass by Joyce. That was my plan, to talk to her. And I wanted to also do this, but I didn't even have time. Crazy shit. But wait, before I go, let me check something. This fucking door.
You see a heavy steel door.
Try to push the door.
door does not budge.
How can I? Maybe this person. Can he help me?
The man ponders his cooking utensils
Okay.
and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Do you know what's behind that door? Point to the blue door.
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Okay, so I still don't know how to open this fucking door. And the door upstairs, because I have the problem of my physical instrument. But well, I'm researching something. I'm 48%. So that could work. But yeah, let's leave it there. Game, please. Save yourself. Save yourself! Okay. Main menu. Interesting. Wow. We have kind of like a big lead now. That's the thing. Run game, save yourself! Yeah. We have kind of a big lead now of what like the murder should have been, because we thought it was all related to the Union and revenge about like, you know, the man coming to avoid a strike, but in fact didn't have anything fucking to do with that. Crazy. Wow. Okay. That went like woof. So by the way, wait, I'm moving. My chair is stuck. I'm far away. I cannot reach them. Yeah. So I did this. No, sorry, it's upside down. So I printed it. I printed the map. So I'm going to spend some time pointing things in the map. I remember I did a bigger version back then when I was living in France. But yeah, so this is for Mafia 1. Because I'm not going to play Mafia 1 this Sunday, I still have time. So I still have time to put some of the stops in here. I thought also to maybe do a digital one. But then I was just thinking, if I do a digital one, the problem is going to be open during the game. Because I don't have 2 screens anymore. Like, 2 screens. I mean, I have the second screen, but it's just my tablet. And it's going to be messy to go out of the... Well, I'll think about it. Because I thought like to do also a digital one and mark it in there so I can like, you know, zoom in. Maybe I'll do both, you know, at the same time. While I'm like doing this one, I can do the digital one, so I have 2 versions. Because I tried to print this one in a bigger thing, but I couldn't, and I used the printer at work, and I didn't want to try again. Just in case. I was like, I feel like I was doing something illegal. I don't know why. It's just so stupid. I'll just print the 1 page and I feel like I did something so illegal. But yeah. Anyway, that's not for this Sunday. Wait, why I cannot put it here? What is it here? So it's not for this Sunday because this Sunday we are doing Mafia 3. I need it for an important work thing. Yes. Yeah. So this Sunday we are doing Mafia 3 and then it will be for the next Sunday. I don't know what I'm going to stream next week. I might continue Coffee Talk. It seems like quite a good game. I don't know how long also I have. But knowing me, I have quite a lot of time left. And I don't think it will cover only 1 stream. Turn returns on Sunday. Yeah, but remember that it was quite a good stream, the last Mafia 3 stream. It was quite an interesting mission that we did. So, I don't feel that much like, oh, damn it, I have to go back. And also because I'm doing like 1 stream of Mafia 1 and another of Mafia 3, it feels a little bit heavy. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Then I was just thinking, whenever you are back from your holiday, Foley, we not only have Heavenly Bodies, but we also still have to play The Quarry. Because now that I have it, I want to play it. So yeah, we need to plan those things. Cool, and also, congrats again, Foley, for being affiliate. Yeah! Welcome to the Club of the Saints. Swimming in scents. How does it feel? We still need to celebrate that also. Yeah, we need to do like a celebration stream about that. So whenever you're back. Centenaries. Yeah, exactly. That's why we are. Cool. I'm going because I need to sleep. It's been a very long week. I have performance reviews at work, and it was such a long week. My God, I felt like, I don't know. Every performance review that, by the way, happens every 6 months in my job. I feel like I get maybe 10 years older. So I need to sleep those 10 years that I missed. So cool. See you Sunday, and I think you're streaming tomorrow, Folly. I was checking your schedule and I freaking forgot what it was. What was it that you're streaming tomorrow? Sorry, my brain. I told you, it's not working anymore. I can check it again. Tomorrow, No Man's Sky. In VR. Ooh. I'll be with only the first hour in the stream because I have cinema tickets after 8:40. I'm going to go see The Whale. I made the worst mistake ever. I got tickets to see The Whale after, and then it's so funny because then I read. I saw a video of someone calling someone else a friend, and they were crying so much, and they said, "I just seen the most like heartbreaking movie that I ever seen. I cannot stop crying. It's so sad and everything." And it was because I went to see The Whale and they were crying in the car after the cinema, and I was like, uh-oh. I knew that it was sad, but I didn't know it was that sad. So tomorrow might be a hard day. well, fun anyway. I'm in danger. I am. Why did I do that to myself on a Saturday night as well? What the fuck? What is wrong with me? Well. That's why today I got a burger, just to compensate, just to say, okay, if I get sad tomorrow, because I didn't want to have a burger tomorrow and then ruin the digestion by being too sad. So I'm like, okay, let's have it today instead. And tomorrow, let's eat something light for dinner, so then I can cry all I want in the cinema. It's good that I'm going alone, and the cinema is also quite small. It's like It's a very small screen, because this movie is almost leaving already old cinemas, because it's been like in the cinemas for a couple of months already, and it only came back because of the Oscars that they are on Sunday. So because of Brendan Fraser, by the way, he's nominated for the movie. They said that he's amazing, so that's why I wanted to watch it. But yeah. I'm losing my train of thoughts. Anyway, see you tomorrow. The Renaissance. See you tomorrow then, Folly, with No Man's Sky. Hey, I don't use lotion. Sorry I missed it today, but happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Have fun tomorrow with the VR. So I watch 1 hour and so of the stream tomorrow, Folly. And then we will see each other then Sunday for Mafia 3. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night and see you soon. Bye bye.